You're listening to a Food Bev Media production. Hello and welcome to this exclusive interview with Food Bev Media. I'm Sian Yates and today I'm joined by Marcus, Vanessa, Andre and Jatin from Azelis, an innovation service provider in the food ingredients industry. I sat down with the team to discuss the explosive plant-based sector, as well as the rise of vegan and flexitarian diets around the globe.
Hello, I'm Vanessa Gaujon, Marketing Manager EMEA at Azelis.
Hello, I'm Andrei Zhukov, Market Segment Director for Food and Nutrition for EMEA at Azelis.
Hello, I'm Marcus Matuszek, Technical Director of Food and Nutrition EMEA for Azelis.
Hello, I'm Jatin Sharma, Marketing Director for EMEA at Azelis.
We hear a lot about the trend of veganism and plant-based foods and flexitarianism in the food and beverage industry. Is this a long-term trend?
Yes, for me I think so, because indeed there are many reasons that contribute to the rise of vegan, vegetarian or flexitarian diets in Europe over the past year. So first we can quote, of course, a global awareness of health benefits of reducing meat intake and especially red meat. And it's also a way to save money because plant-based often cheaper than meat. Obviously, ethical reasons and animal welfare. And at least I would say maybe more generally about sustainable reasons that led to this rise.
Just adding to what Vanessa just said, if you look at the numbers, if you look at the Mintel research, you would see more than 7,000 variants coming to the market since 2020. So it clearly shows that this is really not a trend anymore, it's a movement and it's going more towards mainstream. And it is there to stay for all the valuable reasons.
Thank you. Now talking a little bit about meat substitutes. Marcus, you are the lead towards technical labs at Azelis. What do you see as the main challenges for food manufacturers who want to produce a plant-based meat substitute?
To food manufacturers, it is the challenge that the finished good should meet the properties in terms of taste. Here we come into play as Azelis and help the manufacturers to find the perfect solution in terms of taste and health. The other topic is in terms of the manufacturer that they need to have the fit of the ingredient and the formulation to their existing manufacturing process. I think those are the main challenges. Of course, it comes also to the packaging. So convenience is important to the consumer. So it needs to fit to the packaging line, and the product properties as such must be as close as possible to the original meat.
And how are these challenges different for plant-based dairy substitutes?
Dairy is different. We can consider the milk mixes or milk drinks, and on the other hand the yogurts. Here the challenge is that you have a very sophisticated liquid formulation, so you need to suspend everything as if it is like milk. You do not want to have any aftertaste or so. It needs to be as stable as milk. For the yogurt, it is about the viscosity is a challenge here to meet the requirements if it's a spoonable yogurt, or on the other hand for the drinkable, so it has the same viscosity. I think this is one topic, and also to if it's a flavored one like with chocolate or so, to keep the same mouthfeel as the original milk-based product.
And Andre, my next question is for you. As a food ingredient service provider, how can Azelis help to face these challenges?
It's crucial to have the right set of ingredients in our portfolio that we can offer to the customers, but also to have technical experts who knows how to put these ingredients together and to provide the right prototypes of finished products that we can showcase to our customers. That's why we are very closely working with the best principles we can find in the market. First of all, we're looking for, and we have in our portfolio already, good live plant-based proteins, fibers, which are giving the main benefits for the plant-based products. And then We have a good range of flavors to give the nice taste to the product, plus nutritional ingredients that can balance the nutritional value to allow the same nutritional value of the product as, for example, meat, original meat products or dairy products. So that we see as our important contribution to this trend, and working hard on building this lateral value chain in various countries across Europe, Middle East and Africa.
Vanessa and Jatin, could you please shed some light on some of the innovative concepts created by Azelis?
At Azelis, it's all about bringing the customer-centric solutions, which not only solves a customer's pain point, but also gives them new ideas in launching new products in the market. So our technical teams, along with our product managers, are working very closely to identify those needs. So one of the examples that comes into my mind is a recently developed plant-based burger patty, which we call as the Generation 2 burger patty, developed in the UK application lab. So the best burger patty is that it has a very unique mix of flavors, giving it the right beefy flavor and aesthetics as that of a normal meat product. Behind this, we have EU-sourced texturized plant proteins and fibers, which also provide the right texture and the nutritional property. This beefy plant-based burger patty is not only nutritionally robust, but also contributes to the sustainability, to the environment, and is also very label friendly. So the consumers can actually look at the ingredients and understand what the ingredients are inside, and which makes it easier for consumers to connect with the product and have the trust in the product.
And I can give another example. In our Egyptian application lab, the team has created a wonderful plain-based creamy cheese. And to my mind, cheese, I think it's the harder product to mimic because the profile in terms of taste and texture are so specific. But we achieved a product very tasty with a good source of protein, more sustainable than conventional cheese. And I think this is a good example of what we can do within our lab.
Was there anything else anyone would like to mention? Perhaps any thoughts on the future of plant-based foods and where this might be going?
Food is all about giving a consumer experience, right? If something goes on the shelf to have a repeated purchase, the packaging needs to be good, of course, because you eat with your eyes first. And then you have to make sure that the taste and the texture is very locally governed. It's not the same type of a plant-based meat substitute or a dairy substitute in France as compared to in Netherlands. So we at Azelis, we think global, but we act local with our application labs. And this is where we can provide our customers the right support that they need in terms of ingredients, the mix of ingredients to create a wonderful product for them. I think we have the right assets in our portfolio. We have the right understanding of the market. We have the right technical capabilities, and we are ready to help our customers in whatever their pain point is or innovative product that they want.
I think another point is in terms of plant-based food that we need to consider also the labeling. So there's not only the demand for plant-based, it should also be low or no label on it, so less ingredients put into this food on the one hand side, or clean label ingredients. And the other challenge is in terms of allergens, which should also be considered. Because in some cases, you want to have not only plant-based, but also, for example, gluten-free, which is then again a challenge to the formulation to find an alternative to gluten. The future will be, let's say, even more sophisticated in terms of finding the right formulation for those kind of plant-based formulations.
That was a Food Bev Media production. For more information, please go to foodbev.com.